Hi there, I'd like to do an overview video of Gshock watches. As you can see, I've got 3 right here. I'm going to do individual videos of each one individually later on because I think each one has stuff that I want to talk about that make them unique, and I want to also show you close-ups of them and stuff like that. But for now, I just want to do an overview video of the Gshock brand in general and why I think, you know, Casio Gshock watches are so cool and also why they're popular. The first thing is the fact that they're relatively cheap. They're about $100 when they, in the stores. People can afford them, and if they want to collect multiple colors, for instance, it's not super expensive to do so. It's much more expensive to collect multiple versions of, say, Rolexes or something like that, or Omegas or something like that. These watches are very accessible, and for the price, they're a very good value because they are virtually indestructible. They're like bomb-proof. They're totally shock resistant. They're water resistant down to 200 meters. You can subject them to freezing cold temperatures, to really hot temperatures. If you wanted to, you could completely like throw them around and stuff, and they wouldn't break. And they, like I said, are very shock resistant. So they are very industrial quality and rugged. So they're perfect watches for if you have like an active lifestyle and stuff like that. And also, they just look really cool, too. They've got a nice sort of military kind of look when you wear them. And they just have a real boss kind of look. So I think that's why, people like them. And they have something for everybody because, the fact that you can get them in multiple colors, and also not just the colors of the bands, but also the colors of the inside, too, like the dial, as well as even the display. So whether you like really, really bright colors or, a dark, stealthy one, kind of like this one, they have really something for everybody. So I think that's why, the Gshock watches are so popular. All of these here are the 6900 model, which is my favorite model. I did have an old Gshock when they first came out, like in the late 80s, early 90s when I was a kid. That was the square model. And I don't have that anymore, so I don't know really what happened to it. I kind of wish I did have it, but I guess maybe it got sold in a garage sale or something like that. But these are all variants of the 6900 model, which is my favorite model, and I think which is the most popular. And it just has a really cool look. The design of it is pretty much perfect in terms of just the design and the look of it. As you watch my other videos reviewing each of these watches, I'll talk about that further. The other thing is Casio does release limited edition Gshocks from time to time. Sometimes they're in partnership with certain brands or a certain designer, and those are quite collectible because they only release limited amounts of those. And then, of course, once they get bought up, the value of them goes up too. So those are sort of collectible and also. But none of these here are limited edition ones. These are just regular ones. Some of these here are a little harder to find, like the yellow one can be a little bit harder to find in stores and stuff like that. And then like this white one is a current model that you can find in stores. And actually Eminem wears this one in one of his most recent videos called I Need a Doctor with Dr. Dre. And the yellow one, Chris Martin is currently wearing on stage for the Milo Zalato album tour and stuff. So anyway, these people like these watches. They're cool watches, and I only like to buy ones that I really like the look of, and I certainly do not like the look of many of them. Many of them are like way too gaudy for me. So yeah, like I said, they have something for everybody, and my taste tends to be a certain style, and depending on how the dial is, the color of the dial versus the color of the band and stuff like that. So, but that's the beauty thing. That's the beauty with Gshocks, because you can really, buy a watch that you really like, and they do really have something for everybody. So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. The Gshock was invented or first came out in 1983, and it has been a brand that has been popular ever since then and continues to remain popular today. I think Casio has done a very smart thing with them in terms of the customizing of them and having different variants of the same model in all different colors and all different styles and customizations. And also the ruggedness of them for the price is really quite amazing. As a matter of fact, even some military people wear these and stuff like that too. So they're just virtually indestructible, and so they're very popular among, you know, like people who do sports, or among like skaters, and also among like street artists, like graffiti artists and stuff like too, and also in the hip hop scene as well today. So I think, you know, the popularity is really a testament to you know, these watches and how cool they are, and also, you know, how smart you know, Casio has been with the Gshock line. So did want to just do a short overview video about the Gshock watches, and stay tuned and be subscribed because I'll do reviews of each one of these watches in separate videos in the near future. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them.